Hey guys, welcome back to the lecture. In the cross compilation, we have seen how to create a .c file to the binary. So if you run hello world.c with output as hello world, and you can execute this, right? But when you just issue this command, this will be built for the current architecture. Since we are using our laptop, which is an XI, or your desktop, which is an x86 based system, we get the binary hello world, which can only be executed in x86 type of machines or in x86 architecture. How do we know against which architecture a binary has been built? There is a command called file. If you do file hello world, it shows that it reads the header of the file, and it says that it's a 64-bit shared object built for x86 64 version and using which linker and the md5 sum of this number. But if you do md5 sum of hello world, you get the sum checksum of this file. But that's not important right now. What you can do is you get this. It's built for x86 machine. You cannot run this application in any other architecture like MIPS or ARM or RISC architecture. So this is called as native compilation. But what if you want to build an file for other architecture? That process is called as cross compilation. You are using your system, your development system, to build for the other hosts. In that case, your system becomes a development system and the target becomes the host. So let's rename this hello world to hello world underscore x86. For the cross compilation, you need something called as cross compiler. Let us install a cross compiler for ARM32 architectures. GCC, ARM, Linux, GNU, ABI. If you want a hard float support, you can install HF. I will just go with the hard float support. So this will install the complete cross compiler and toolchain for this, so that you can just use this to build application across the architectures using your own development system. This will be vital in your embedded system development environment, because in future you might have a Raspberry Pi or an NVIDIA Jetson or IMX from NXP. All you have to do is get their particular tool chain, just check for the architecture version, get their tool chain, and develop applications in your system and just build it across. So that's the easiest way. Or the other way is to just do the development on that particular architecture, which is quite a headache, because you won't get your sophisticated development tools for that particular architecture. In that case, your cross compilation helps. So I won't change any code. Let us keep the hello world C as it is, but let us build it for the cross compiler using cross compiler. So ARM, Linux, GCC. Instead of just GCC, you can issue ARM Linux GCC hello world dot c hyphen output hello world underscore ARM. So if I try to run this, it's interesting. Just observe this. It says it cannot find a library. As well, it cannot execute it because we don't have our ARM libraries or ARM dynamic libraries installed in this. So if you do file now, hello world under x86, and file on hello world underscore ARM, you can see the difference. This is built for 64-bit x86. This is ARM is for 32-bit. If you want ARM 64, you have to install Arch 64 compiler. This 32-bit is mainly for ARM and EABI version of 5. So that's it guys, I wanted to show you the difference between native compilation and cross compilation. Thank you.